Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Vamps speaker, and who we got on the show today?
Man, it's KBFR. You know the vibes. I'm in the building.
Absolutely. You make that outside music. So we outside is back open. So I'm excited to see what we got coming up next in these next like 4 months from you.
For sure. We outside, no cap.
And you definitely, I like the visuals that you put out for your latest single. It's called The A. So let's talk about that song with DJ Choice and how you ended up collaborating with him.
Yeah, so basically I had probably like a few months back, I was in the studio with my dog. My phone stuttering. But I was in the studio with my dog, Johnny Blaze or whatever. So she in the studio. She doing her session, making her songs, or whatever. So I was just in there mobbing. I'm like listening to beats. I'm like, damn, I'm rocking with this beat right here. I'm like, let me just write something to it real quick. I wrote that whole song probably like an hour. The whole song like an hour. Wrote it up. I had 2 verses originally, but then I sent it to my A&R. He was like, "We gotta get somebody on this. Somebody who you thinking about." He was like, "I'm gonna get back to you." I was like, "I'm gonna get back to you too. Like, we gonna talk, see what's up." But DJ Chose came up because Chose, like, you feel me, he going crazy. He got that dick, that birthday, that all that, he going crazy. So we felt like we matched the same energy for real. So we had got Chose on there. He sent the verse back. It was crazy. And yeah.
I feel like that because that was like the perfect, I feel like combustion of 2 different artists. Like y'all both make very similar sounding music. So it was like a perfect choice to put him on the track. So I was listening to some of his stuff a little bit earlier as well. And I'm like, y'all both make the most craziest outside music. Like you can get like OD, like, I hate to say it, you get drunk to it and still turn up. You can be sober and still turn up. It's that type of music that makes you have a good time and put you in a good mood and the right mindset to get ready to do whatever it is you have for your day ahead.
No, for real though.
So you don't really make Philly sounding music because like when you think of Philly, obviously you think of 2 different people, obviously Uzi and then Meek Mills, but you have like literally your own lane. So what influenced your sound?
For real, like what influenced my sound, like I always told myself, like I'm different from the rest. And like, I'm just a different individual in general. Like, so I always told myself, I don't want to like sound the same as everybody. Like even before music, like I always told myself, I don't want to be the same as everybody. That's like one of my like biggest things. Like it's just being the same. Cause it's like, when you're the same, people are used to you. People used to what you're doing or that same way that you're doing. So I always told myself, I'm gonna just be different. And to keep it a buck, I don't know. I just started writing, started rapping more, started experimenting, and kind of got my own sound, like created my own sound just out of nowhere for real.
Definitely. And would you say that football played a good discipline part in you making music? Because like you said, you mentioned earlier, and also in other interviews, you make music in such a short time frame. So you obviously need a lot of discipline. So you think that your past with football has helped you out with that aspect? Yeah,
definitely. Because I mean, I would say like in football too, like I always had to be different because I was always like, you feel me? I'm not the tallest. I'm not 6'4", 6'3", so I always had to be different and have a different work ethic because I had to really show out. Because I was I played D-line, so I was always like a short D-lineman, but I was a dog at the same time. So I was like, so I've been used to like being different and really trying to like stand out, other than the rest.
Definitely. So like back in the day, you would hear your song on the radio and people would freak out. With Hood Baby, what was that actual moment that you realized, yo, this song just took off? And like, I guess what celebrity contributing to the challenge actually gave you that moment?
That moment for me probably got to be for sure when I woke up and saw Kourtney doing it with her kids. I saw Kourtney Kardashian doing it with her kids. I'm like, she got the kids in it too. So I'm like, yo, she really rocking with it. Like, she like this song that much. You feel me? Like, and the kids must love it too. But I had seen her, and then she did it a second time with Addison Rae. So I'm like, she rocking with it. And like, as a Kardashian. So you feel me? When I seen that, I'm like, yeah, it's up from here.
Absolutely, it's definitely up, and I don't think it's coming down for you. So it's what Cardi say: if it's up, it's stuck. So let's keep it stuck.
It's up and it's stuck.
Exactly. So going forward, has anybody that musically that's been a part of that challenge reached out to collab with you, or you're just gonna keep it to the same sort of energy that you're collabing with right now?
really, I'm just keeping the same energy. I'm really just for real, I'm really just like working on like just new music right now and really like thinking about who I would want to work with and who I would want on certain songs and stuff like that. But definitely like just been like for real, just like getting used to it and really just getting in the motions for real.
Absolutely. So there's two artists. Obviously, we mentioned DJ Choice earlier, but you also work with Connor Matthews. So what's it like work with two very different artists? You have one that's a hip hop artist and one that's a pop kind of R&B, like R&B type artist. So what's the difference like with working with those two?
The difference for real, like both was lit. I'll say that both was lit. Both two definitely cool individuals that I mess with heavy. I talk to still on like every week, every day basis. For real, like with like the difference when me and Connor made We Go, it was really like out of the blue. Like we was just in like a session, just like vibing for real. We ain't know what we was gonna make. So we made that. It was really just like, yo, how we just make that? Like I'm a whole rap artist, like rapping, making turn up, and just like rapping for real. You a whole pop artist, and we really just brought it together and really made a good song. We Go, a good song. That's a great song. I love that song. So, and then you got Chose. You feel me? Like we on that side, we turned up. We got the, you know, that side is the more like turn up. We, you know, club anthems, shaking, and all that. So definitely two different sides, but both was lit for real.
I feel like that definitely. And I feel like with you working with two different artists kind of shows your versatility and shows that you can fit in any lane and you're not boxed into any genre.
For sure.
So who would you like to work with that would be kind of out of the box and out of a norm for a hip hop artist to work with now that you've already done something like that? Like somebody outlandish that nobody would expect you to work with if you could.
Man, I'll probably say like, I'd be different. I'd be like really like diverse with music and stuff. I always wanted to dive into like Spanish music. People always people be telling me I look like this is a Spanish artist. His name Sech or Sec. People be, like if you go to the Hood Baby comments and all the comments, it's just like people saying I look just like him. But he make good music too though. Like he a big artist. So that's definitely like an artist I work with, just on a whole different wave and a whole different sound.
Absolutely. You know what? In Spanish music gets it popping. I'm not even going to hold you because I don't understand nothing that they're saying, but not for nothing. They get it popping like across the world. They
get it lit for sure.
I would love to see that. Now that you're saying that, and I kind of enjoyed that answer. I really want to see that. So who can we get to make that happen?
Man, we going to figure it out.
Yeah, you got to do it because you said it. Now you got to do it. I want to see this.
For sure.
And that would be like a nice little way to end out the year, end out the summer. Like, yo, come on.
Right.
Damn. So when are we going to get your actual body of work? Because we have a bunch of singles from you, but like when can we vibe with something that has a little bit more than just maybe 5 or 6 singles on one project?
I'm really like, I just been really working on like song of this song, really seeing what's what. And I'm really just putting it all together into one beautiful project. So you feel me? I don't got no date yet, but I will say like, we're gonna go crazy when it's out there. I promise you. It's beautiful art of work. I just been going crazy with the work ethic, all that,
Absolutely, because I'm ready to turn up. So I already said it when we first got on. I'm ready to turn up.
I got you. So
we got to get that lit music. We got to get the summer ending right. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So I saw you just posted something about Sony, and I know you didn't sign with Capitol because that was the first offer, and you're playing your cards right and smart. So did you just recently sign with Sony? Can we talk about that or?
Like I had, to be honest, I've been signed like for like almost a year now. Like,
okay. Congratulations.
For a minute. I'm with Records, Columbia right now. So. Oh
wow, that's a big accomplishment. Congratulations, seriously.
No, like for sure. Where I come from, that's like making it to the big league. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've been rocking out for a minute now. So we really just figuring out the game plan, figuring out what's up.
All right, no doubt. And now that, like I said, outside is back open and you make that outside music, are we catching you on any festivals going forward for the rest of the summer?
Oh yeah, we locking all that in right now. We talking about that, getting that done and over with, so we can see what's up. And I'm gonna figure all that out at least by like next month for sure.
Absolutely. Have you had the chance to actually perform in front of any crowds yet? How has the crowd been responsive with your singles?
I've performed probably like one time with like Hood Baby and everything being out. Not nothing too crazy, like a big show or nothing, but like you know, like little walkthroughs, strip club and hookah lounges.
You already know the vibes.
Yeah, you already know the vibes. And they go crazy every time. It ain't no time they don't go crazy. Everybody in the club know what's going on, what's up. It's a vibe every time.
I could already feel it. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I could feel the presence of the crowd. Even though we're not with the crowd, I could feel it. Like, that crowd control has got to be crazy. Crowd control
crazy. So I can only imagine at a festival or something. We're going stupid.
That's like 60, maybe 50, 60,000 people in one spot just going crazy off of your single. Like I said, it's outside music. Outside. So this is my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. You got to drop 5 gems about yourself for your fans that don't already know something about you. So whatever you feel comfortable with, whether it's like food, color, or some crazy story, just drop it right quick.
Okay. Let me see. Back in high school, I went to 5 different high schools in my life.
Oh damn! What you bad as hell?
No. See, like my so around that time, like my mom's job, like she worked a job where like she worked a job where she had to travel a lot. So I was at a few places, Arizona, Baltimore, Delaware, all types of, you feel me? So yeah, went to 5 different high schools.
That's one.
Let me see. I played football up until like 2019.
Wow, so you just stopped basically.
I just stopped basically. Wow. I really just started rapping a little over, well, probably like going on 2 years now. Like I started like 2019 for real.
Okay, bet. What we got for number 3?
Let me see. I'm a real fan of like Mopar, like Chargers and Scat Packs.
Oh
and
wow.
Hellcats and all that. That's my
you
go-to.
Got technical with it.
Yeah, okay. I got technical with it for real.
Damn, okay. All right, Paul Walker.
For real. I love fashion. Fashion, that's like my number one. I ain't reached my peak yet, but I'm gonna get up there. I'm trying to be on a runway or something, you know the vibes.
I like it. Put that out there for sure. And what we got for the final one?
Final one, let me see. I love shoes. I got so much shoes in my closet, it's crazy. I should do like a complex little joint or something. Yeah.
Complex walkthrough, do the whole basically like an MTV Cribs for the shoes. I know they do something like that for sure.
Yeah, you know the vibes, yeah.
I'm with it. I feel you. We up here today. We up here.
We all way up there.
Absolutely. Well, KB, I thank you so much for joining us today. Like I said, I've been dying to get you on for like a year straight. I'm glad you popped on today. I really appreciate you taking out the time to talk with us. I'm Julia Vamps. This is KB for real.
KB for real. You know the vibes, gang.
For real. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.